Imagine the one person in charge of protecting American secrets accidentally uploading them to the internet himself. That is exactly what happened at the highest level of our government. The man running America's top cybersecurity agency got caught uploading sensitive documents to ChatGPT. But surprisingly, that is not even his biggest scandal. His name is Dr. Madhu Gautamukala, the acting director of CISA. On paper, he looks perfect for the job. He has a PhD, an MBA, and 20 years of tech experience at companies like Samsung and Verizon. He came to Washington with Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem. By May 2025, he was in charge. But his background didn't stop him from making rookie mistakes. And to understand why this matters, we have to talk about what CISA actually does. This is the agency that protects the critical infrastructure you rely on every single day. We're talking about power grids, water systems, hospitals, and the banking system. Every time you flip a light switch or use your phone, CISA is working behind the scenes. They ensure those systems aren't hacked by adversaries like Russia, China, or North Korea. When major pipelines get attacked or telecom companies get breached, CISA coordinates the defense. This agency stands between your normal daily life and total chaos. So you would expect the director to be paranoid about security. Well, he wasn't paranoid enough. In the summer of 2025, just weeks after taking the job, Gautamukala asked for permission to use ChatGPT. This tool is usually blocked for Homeland Security employees because it is a public AI. Anything you upload can be shared and used to train the model. But he pushed for a special exception and got it. Then in August, the agency's own censors caught him. He was uploading files marked for official use only. These contained government contracting details and cybersecurity data not meant for the public. He basically forced his agency to give him the tool, then immediately abused it. The head of cybersecurity created the exact kind of data breach he is paid to prevent. However, the story gets darker. Before the AI incident, he demanded access to a highly sensitive intelligence program. His own senior staff questioned if he needed it. The intelligence community said he could have access, but only if he passed a counterintelligence polygraph, a lie detector test. He failed it.
Are you aware that you reportedly failed a counterintelligence polygraph test?
Ranking Member Thompson, I do not accept the premise of that characterization. And I'm not going to discuss the testing outcomes or clearance matters in an open session. Those issues are handled through the DHS adjudication processes, which are currently underway.
Did you fail the test, yes or no?
So like I said, I do not accept the premise of that characterization, and I understand why people ask that question, and I'm mindful that situations like this affect people, which is why I'm respecting the process and keeping the mission steady, sir.
Yeah, but you're in a very sensitive area. And CISA is important to us, and I think we need to have people who are in that space that pass the standard test. So, we'll pursue that a little later, but I was just looking for a yes or no answer. If you took the test and passed it, fine. If you didn't, that's a problem. But
The acting director of America's cybersecurity agency failed a test designed to spot security risks. But instead of saying, "I messed up," he retaliated. He blamed the staff. At least 6 career employees were suspended and accused of misleading him about the test. These were people following standard procedure, and now their careers are potentially ruined because their boss failed a security check. Inside the agency, officials described the situation as a nightmare. One official compared it to the Titanic. They said they are a sinking ship, and this internal chaos is happening at the worst possible time. Real threats are accelerating fast. Chinese hackers recently breached 9 major US telecom companies. Ransomware attacks are on the rise. Russia and Iran are ramping up their cyber operations. While these enemies watch and learn, CISA is losing its workforce. Through buyouts and layoffs, the agency has lost nearly 1,000 employees. That is 1/3 of its total staff gone, right when we need them most. This isn't just about politics or bureaucracy. This is about whether your hospital's computers work and whether your drinking water is safe. We have an acting director with no prior cybersecurity background, leading an agency he is actively dismantling. He is under investigation for breaches he caused, yet he remains in charge because his replacement hasn't been confirmed. The irony is perfect, but terrifying. The agency created to protect us is being led by a man who created a threat himself. The question now isn't just if he is fit to lead, it's whether political protection matters more than our national security.